Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a great audience. I don't know if you know this, but we've been broadcasting to the entire world. So, for this final show. So, it means the world to me that you tuned in. So, thank you very much. I love you. Oh, what'd you think, Doc? Wasn't that
Well,
awesome?
I'm actually more interested in what you thought. What felt good about it
Well,
for you?
I just blew their minds completely. They never could imagine they would experience this kind of experience. And, it was good for me too, because I've never done a gig like that before, where the whole world could see who I am and I'm the light they needed to
So
see.
you feel seen, maybe for the first time.
Well, I had huge crowds and stuff when I was in the street, but I never was seen by the whole world in the
So
present.
not in the present, then when were you?
It's always been in the
Huh.
future. In the future, the whole world could see who I am.
Hmm.
Now they see me now.
Hmm. Wow, that's good. Good. So this is the audience you've been waiting for.
Well,
They've been waiting.
it's kind of weird talking about the audience because they're still here. They don't usually hang around after the show. I think they know that something really big is about to transpire.
It could also be that you feel more open to letting them in.
Well, it's not like they could weigh in or anything. I don't know. What do you want me just to project my own feelings onto the entire audience as if they're all just one person?
Well, this really is about you, not the audience out there.
Okay, whatever. So, I'm the audience, and being the audience, I just feel transported to new
Yeah.
dimensions. The music touches my early childhood. I don't know, I just
Transport?
feel, yeah, to a place of truth and vision and heaven. And I want to be with rock forever.
This audience of yours, it does sound like you did transport them. How
Ah, I took them on a tour of heaven. Now they can decide if they want to live here.
Man, how does it feel to say that?
Feels like relief. After all these years, I'm real. Not like when I was a kid. And it feels good to save people. And it's nice to know I'm all there is. When I was a kid, I was all there isn't. I don't know. I just didn't really know even why I was on this planet.
You know it now.
I'm my full size now.
You're dad.
Yeah, I felt that many times.
How about now? Are you feeling your
Yeah, it feels good to be larger than life.
admired?
Yeah. And desired and seen very deeply.
And appreciated?
Yeah, because a lot of my early songs are about how hard it is to be a kid and how I processed it. And, I created answers for everybody.
Absolutely.
I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot myself and I wouldn't lose my audience.
Really?
Really.
How does it feel to say this? What are you aware of?
I'm aware of being something else entirely. Something no one has ever seen before. Not like when I was a kid. And, I was something else entirely, but not in a good way. I used to look at earthworms and wish I could be as human as them.
So,
So,
yeah.
I prefer feeling like hot shit. It's like Beethoven. He lived a life of constant agony so he could give future generations music they could build their lives around, actually keep them alive.
Mm.
They say Jesus died for our sins, but you know, Beethoven, he lived for them.
Yeah.
I'm like both those guys rolled into one.
Ah. So
Oh yeah.
you're loved. So
Yeah, yeah. I'm just so loved because my music goes back to the very beginning. In fact, my music goes back to when cells started to divide. You know, it's really just been one song that's woven its way through all time. That's why people sing and laugh and dance and, you know, have orgasms to my music. It makes them come alive, you know. Then the women want to procreate with me. They want the music to continue into future generations.
Rock, I want to ask you something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What-
Like,
yeah.
do you know why you're here?
Yeah, it's because the record company thought I could be more creative in this controlled environment. Actually, I was sent here to bring the doctor to life. You know, most companies, when they think you're over, they just can you, or they feed you drugs knowing you're worth more dead than alive. But this company, you know, I mean, they give me drugs and shit, you know, but they actually want me to create new shit after I die, you know, not just repackage the old shit, but create new shit after they kill me.
After they kill you?
Yeah, they've been killing me since I was born.
Hmm.
The report says I tried to kill myself, and you believe them because they pay your bills. But get ready for the final crucifixion.
You know, your brother said that you found you with a knife when they found you. You know, you were holding a knife.
I was holding the baton. You know, it's always a group effort. Anyway, what does my brother know? He was in the womb when the president reached into mine. And when he reached in there, he reached in with the same invisible hand that's always reaching into the womb of our Mother Earth. It's the same invisible hand that keeps leaving its fingerprints and its disease on every sacred thing it touches.
Talking about the president?
President of the record company. Yeah, Doc, everybody's got a womb.
Yeah.
He reached in there and he took everything. He took everything, Doc, and he took me, and he never gave me back.
How does it feel to say these things? Did I say this?
When I was a kid, one of my chores was to clean the piano keys. I didn't really hear the sound it made. It was like cleaning the sink or whatever. But one day, the piano tuner came. And ever since then, I heard the music. Every key I cleaned produced a note that pierced my heart like a needle. It started to mend me with my own heartstrings. It was weaving a song. It taught me to play along. I wasn't playing the piano. He was playing me. More songs came. I had to keep playing to stay alive. Shark has to keep swimming. I had to keep playing where I would die. That's why people come to my shows. They don't, it's like a circus. They don't know if I'm going to fall off the trapeze or not. They need someone to take these chances for them. It's kind of like Jesus.
That's very interesting, Rod. But I want to like get back to
Well-
the conversation with your father, your president.
He heard, when the president heard this music, he was like, fucking A, this could be my ticket out of hell. So he hired my brother to do publicity, and he hired you to find out who I am so he could market me better. When I was a boy, my one and only joy was playing music every day. Record companies want to handle me, but they don't know what I play. Gigi on my mind. Is Gigi on the way? Gigi on my mind.
Good job. Rock.
Is Gigi on the way?
Tone it down. Rock.
Gigi on my mind.
Hey, tone it down, man.
It's the only way you're gonna hear me. And the audience too. They're hanging on every word. Because they love me. See? This guy right here? There's like 3,000 people like this guy. And each one sees a different part of me they love. So they know that I love and understand them too.
Ah, so this audience of yours, they decided to stick.
Doc, you know what? Let's just accept that you can't see my audience. They see you. They know they're all real. How do you expect them to believe that you're real if they're not real to you? See, that's the difference between a character in a movie and a real person. You want to be a real person, Doc? Look over there. What do you see?
I don't think the screen.
Well, it actually could be like training wheels, learning to see my audience. Could be like training wheels to learning to see your own audience.
That's okay. I do understand why you need an audience.
You got no one to follow you?
I got my
Yeah,
wife.
right. Till death do you part. So it's just you in there, there's no angels, nothing, you're all alone.
I have.
See, my audience follows me everywhere. And they want to find out how this thing goes. Maybe through my death, you will come alive. Would your wife love you if you died?
Let's go back to your father.
How are you going to get to know me if you can't see my audience?
Your father.
Performed a full aerosectomy on me. You got it?
So there was nothing left except maybe a little anger, right? Is that right?
The guy's dead. There's no one to be angry at. Plus, he was a man dripping in shame. I feel sorry for him more than anything. He had to carry that shame for 87 years. And it wasn't just his own. He was carrying it for God knows how many generations. But I'm telling you one thing. The end of shame is right here at this piano.
Then who should we be angry at? We got to take it somewhere besides.
The record company ran the blade across my throat. It was serrated so it could go back and forth like a saw. They went just deep enough for me to see the light from inside. What they didn't know is that by showing me that light, I would never be afraid again. It's called peaking. So no, I'm not angry at them either. I'm thankful. I get to brush the edge of death with that blade every day. Just lightly rub, just enough to see the light and to know it's there waiting for me. You don't want to commit either way just yet.
Why not?
I don't know, Doc, why can't you commit?
I mean, why can't you commit?
Not dying has gotten to be a habit. It's hard to quit, right?
Okay, back to you.
You can't quit not dying, can't quit not living. Meanwhile, you try to cure me. I'm not trying to cure you. You could be curled up naked in a fetal position for all I care. I just want to see you come alive.
Rock, I see you carrying a lot of anger. If you don't continue, it controls you.
Careful, Doc. You're confusing your audience. I was stuck in the tunnel before my audience came along. I was just trying to see some light somewhere at the end of it. I don't know.
No one could see you, so no one could protect you.
Protect me. I was just following through on the work they started in school. It's like getting up in the morning, taking a leap. You don't think about it. Just follow through on the school curriculum. You could take or leave yourself. Be good, raw material.
Rock, I'd like to go back to that part about being seen. Why do you need an audience to see you?
Doc, I think you're in over your head here. It must be really hard for a cartoon character fresh out of grad school. No one wants to be invisible.
So this brings us back to your childhood.
This protected thing, it's like deja vu all over again, It's like the president had full access. Anyone try to stop him and they lose their
You
job.
mean your father?
I was creativity. That's what a baby is. He ransacked my house. But he left one little spark that became a beacon for all wounded people to see.
I see you.
Yeah. I'm talking about real people. But my piano saw me. It saw my light. It pulled me inside. We fell in love. Me and the piano are one. Without the piano, I'm nothing. We are a message of truth that needs to be heard.
And loved.
Everyone needs to be loved, Doc.
But I want to know why you right here need to be loved more
Everything.
than you are. What's
They
missing?
cleaned out the safe. I'm whining. I'm whining for your love. I'm whining. I'm whining for your love. I know you love me, but not enough. It needs more people to love me. See the world in the way that I do. Never seen the world in the way that I do. I'm whining for your love. can hear them whining? Even I couldn't hear them whining. Can you see them too?
No, I don't, but I trust that you can.
No, Doc. You don't trust nothing about me. You can't see me or my audience. You want to know who I'm angry at, right? You'd like me to shout out a big fuck you to some mythical being to validate your existence. You'd love to see me writhing in contortions, shaking my fists, heaving sobs. So you can write in your report the progress we made. Well, here it comes, Doc. A big fuck you to you and the horse you rode in on. You, because you're the one trying to break me into little pieces just to keep your fucking job and your horse. Do you know his name, Doc?
What's his name?
His name is Distraction. And the two of you rode in from the very place that created this fucked up mess.
And where is that place?
I don't know, Doc. I never been there. You tell me. Must be hard to remember. I know it's been a long journey. Must be hard to remember even where you came from. There's nothing wrong with me. You asked me if I know why I'm here. I don't actually know. Why am I here, Doc?
The record company.
You're changing the subject because you know damn well that nobody knows why I'm here. But there is a thread that connects these two weird things. There's the hospital and the record company. They're both broken people factories using broken people as raw material to manufacture broken people. And the record company builds these musical dolls to house the broken souls of musicians hoping to find relief when the whole world sees them. Scouts go from town to town interviewing musicians to find out who's broken enough to let this, this tentacled, skeletal, sponge-like, spidery, webs of data capturing innocent people to hypnotize them into believing they can't make their own music, so they need these musical dolls to survive. Even Bach was a musical doll. He worked for the church. Yeah, that's right. Mozart worked for the king. Beethoven worked for the conquerors. And I worked for the invisible hand. Bach was the first rock star and I'm the last. That's why they say from Bach to rock. But we're not needed anymore. The world is waking up to the music of the people. Me, Johann, John, Jimmy, Janice, Jocko, Joni, all us guys, we're just trying to get you in the groove with us. Jesus too. When he said he was the Son of God, he was talking about all his siblings. He wanted everybody to get in the groove with him, but you were too chicken shit to follow. So, I sing to you from me and Jesus. Who am I? I ask you, who am I? Who am I? Oh. You ask me, who am I?
Who is?
You know, I mean, like, do you allow music?
Do I?
Do you play music, like Let It Blow Through You?
Well, not really, but we're talking about you. I have this question. Do you
Do
think
you get screwed by your record company? Is that incest?
if the record company is your family?
It's the only family I got. And then they put me in this godforsaken place where nobody knows why I'm here. You don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm here. My audience doesn't know why I'm here. I feel like I've been here since I was a kid. And I'm ready to go. Why am I here, Doc?
Rock, you tried to end your life.
You talk like it's something happened in the past. It's happening right now. It's like the genocide that got this country going. Murder ain't easy. You gotta keep taking stabs at it.
Rock, I really want to focus on you.
We
right
are
now.
focusing on me. See, that's the big lie right there. You think that murdering a people and murdering me are two different things. You think I tried to kill myself. The president started it. Now we're all working together on the big finale, and you're part of the team. You're part of the team,
If we
Doc.
start a dialogue with your father,
The president is dead. The normal son runs the company. My audience is getting tired of your sick, fucking psycho babble. They're holding their breath as I climb the trapeze. I'm ready to jump, Doc, because death is standing right here next to me. She wants me to get ready from the graduation ceremony. She comes to my bedside every night. I used to be scared shitless as I felt the mattress kind of sink down, when she sat next to me. I was scared to look, but one day I got up the nerve to take a peek, and I saw her beautiful face. It's funny hearing you say that I tried to kill myself, because that sweet smile let me know who's really in charge. Lately she's been cracking jokes. We sing duets. We write songs together. Hey, you want to hear a song we wrote just last night?
sure, Rock.
Died when I lost my laptop, my cell phone. Died when I lost my phone. I died when I lost your precious love. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God I'm alive and I died. I died when I lost my direction. The day I lost my best friend and my only connection. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God I'm alive and I died. I died when I lost everything I believed. When the rivers of hatred filled up my seas, I waited for love that I could not receive. So I waited for death, and now I can breathe. Now I die between every inhale and exhale. Every gift I give and I get. And I die when you give me your precious love. Thank God I'm alive.
I thank God that
Thank God I'm
I
alive.
have a beautiful wife.
Tell me what you
Thank
think.
God that I have
Oh,
a beautiful child.
thank God I'm alive.
Thank God that I get to do the work that I
Tell me what
love.
you're thankful for.
Thank God that I live in a country where I can express my feelings.
But you know, it's death you really need to thank. Because she's singing to you, and she's begging you to sing along. She's both of our teachers now. Thank God I'm alive. Stand up, Doc. Thank God I'm alive and I died. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God I'm alive and I died. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God I'm alive and I die. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God I'm alive and I die. Thank God I'm alive. Hey Doc, I can see the audience. Sing it. Thank God I'm alive and I die. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God I'm alive. Sing it with the doc. Thank God I'm alive. Do you hear them singing? Yeah. Do you hear the audience singing? Hey, thank God I'm alive and I die. Thank God I'm alive and I die. Thank God I'm alive.